Hello, I hope you're all well. Right, I'm not sure what this reading is going to be about, but let's have a look. Where do you want me to go? These ones. I had a strange experience. Oh, I thought so. Oh, look. Reptilian. So it's going to be a starseed reading. Correct. Okay. Predator, survival, tyrannical. Well, if you've been watching my videos, look, he's trying to get himself seen again. You will know that I have a reptilian alien around me who likes to shapeshift non-stop. He showed himself as a big lizard. Now, I like lizards normally, like, little green things. They're lovely. But, yeah, let's have a look. We've got fire element, warrior, passion, fearlessness. Okay, now what I keep saying is a lot of this symbol, this red symbol. Well, it's not the red symbol I see the triangle, but there's a lot of fire. A lot of fire around me. I want to know what this little pyramid is because apparently I have one of them in me and behind my eyes as well. A few places. I don't know what it's referring to. I just heard bloodlines. Okay. And we've got air element. Right, so you see these little balloons. I have these spheres around me, which I've talked about in previous videos. I'm not sure where this video is going to go, whether it's going to be on Patreon or YouTube or both. Not sure yet, but I'm going to take this opportunity to just say a big thank you to all of you who have joined my memberships on Patreon. Those of you who are following me just on there for the free stuff. Thank you so much, all of you, for supporting me. I greatly appreciate it, more than you know. Okay, so my guides, what they're showing me here is, this is a discussion point. I can see them doing it. I'm looking straight at the camera, okay, but my eyes look like they're looking over here. And they watch this person, this thing, which I have got actual video of. You can see it on my YouTube channel. And they're going round and round me. There are things going on. The things I am seeing, I will tell you about in a moment. But basically, my guides just keep watching them like this. They watch every single move. All I see is I can walk past a picture of a man, a woman, child, whatever, an animal, and all I will see is this. I will see the eyes moving this. What do you think that's about? I think they want me to see something, or I'm not seeing something. I don't know. Because I'm seeing a lot. But they keep doing it. There, they're doing it again. And my face is changing. This guy's got closer. Doesn't like what I'm saying. So there's something, it's all to do with underwater. There's water. It's to do with the elements. Because I see a lot of things going on underwater. They're trying to do, I don't know where I am in this. It's not even a vision. I close my eyes. I say it. I can stand, look in a mirror, and I can see it behind me. I can just see it. Everything. Okay, and it is like the air goes very blue. It's like static electricity, and I can see all this blue light going around me. I see craft, these spheres, which I think this is what they're referring to. They come around me, showing me images, people in other dimensions, people in spacecraft. Also, I see loads of spacecraft. The best image I saw the other day, before I get into what I was saying this morning, was a Spitfire. Now I could see it in full glorious colour. And I could see the patchwork quilt, green fields of England beneath it, and this Spitfire going up, and I could see the pilot. And I've seen that at night. I've seen that floating on the air at night in front of me as an image. It's amazing. Okay, and fantastic freedom. Wonderful. And a Spitfire, or, fire. So I don't know. This guy wants me to write with him because he wants to control. Okay, and he wants me to write a certain type of thing. What I have been writing, and I knew it all went sour. My romance books, and I knew it all went sour all of a sudden. I mean, I had all that trouble with publishers and everything, but I knew it went sour. I just heard that's because he's a traitor. He did something and he went off, and he started trying to sabotage me because he wanted something that is within me that's coded, and it's this triangle, or this pyramid, and it's in here. This man, trigger warning, because this is a bit gruesome. This man has shown me where he's opened me up here, or he's shown me a woman and he's opened her up and taken it out. He told me, just go, I'm going to operate on you and take it. He said some vile things. And when I was, excuse me, in the hotel in Birmingham a couple of weeks ago, I had an experience, shall we put it this way, sorry. Well, these two, I don't know, but I woke up in the middle of the night. I couldn't breathe. I was terrified because somebody was actually touching me, this area. And I don't know what the hell was going on. This morning I felt somebody go like that in my back. I have been told to keep away from this person. All he shows me are couples doing, well, how's your father? So, okay, a bit of naughty all over. And I'm like, yeah, and. But he showed me as well that he wants these little, whatever it is, behind my eyes. There was a tap there. So he's after my eyes. He wants me to see him a certain way. Is that correct? Yeah. And I found him out. Ah. Right, we've got the Kabbalah Tree of Life. It's trying to uproot something. And we've got shadow self, trying to put me in shadow all the time with the anger, frustration. I'm just, for some reason, I've been guided. They're trying to explain to me what's been going on. Evans, mystery, reading between the lines, intuition, trying to block my intuition, keep me in anger. All right, well, that makes sense. And keep me as a child. Yeah, Nephilim. Controversy, assessing new perspectives. Two more. I see great alien with him as well. Oh, a version, tall white, I'm being told. Yeah, look, this is what I say. Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, infinity, destiny, magic. This eye in the pyramid, and not like the Illuminati. Nothing to do with the Illuminati. This is the eye of Horus, eye of God, eye of providence. All-seeing eye. I don't know if I'm recording. That's weird. I can see sphere out there, and it changed into a pyramid. Now there's a huge pyramid up here and there. I keep seeing pyramids, and then these eyes like that. Not reptilian, I don't think. I just heard Egyptian eyes. Okay, and then they've been showing me one of these as well. Pentagram. Harmony, protection, idealism. Syrians. Responsibilities, lessons, growing up. A lot about water. Look at these little balls that look like spheres. Okay, let's see what else we can find out. Where do you want me? These ones. Okay. Yeah, it was very strange this morning. So I ended up going in the bathroom. I turned off the light because sometimes I see a lot in there. Wherever there's water, I see even more. And all I did was turn the light off, stood in front of the mirror, and all around me, not just reflected in the mirror, was this blue again. And where have I put that? I was trying to tell my son the other day, I keep seeing this net around me. I think it's a net of protection. I see all these beings over my face. I'm pretty angry at them. I think I'm stirred up. And then these other beings who are trying to get in this net. They're trying to find me. They're trying to reach me because they want to steal what's within my heart space, chakra's heart space. And that is from God, and nobody can touch it, and no one understands what it is. All we know is that it will give protection to this earthly realm. All right, okay. Well, that wasn't me, by the way, if you're wondering. I was channeling it. Oh, they're about to take over. Okay. Said you are the rightful heir to the throne. That's this red and gold throne. Remember, we're all the same on this planet. I ain't no one here, okay? I'm not. But apparently my higher self some bugger somewhere, okay? Which is kind of nice because I'm tired of feeling small, okay? And you don't know what you're doing when you leave the planet. So before you scoff, okay? So, they don't fully understand. They just know it's using the element of all the elements. And that's what the pentagram is to represent. It's very strange. I've seen this thing in the past, and it's basically a triangle, then it changes to a circle. Then there are lines around it, and it changes shape all the time, and it is within this heart space. Remember, I had that experience when I was at the hotel in Stratford, where I felt like somebody was trying to restart my heart. They've shown me lying down in a hospital somewhere and they're trying to restart my heart, which is kind of scary. I asked yesterday where I was because all I could see was this blue. Do you know what it looks like? Oh, hang on. If I show you, this is what I saw first. I was trying to get it right. Hang on. So if I said to you, it looks weird, but I had this black sort of net thing over, and I can see it over my face, okay? And then behind it, say I'm here, behind it is this giant eye, and there are people trying to get in. So that is my protection. I can't remember what I kept seeing these really vivid images. I saw an eye like this. It's like an evil eye, isn't it? That one, like the evil eye thing. But it was gold. It was copper and gold, like as if it was very steampunk, and it had these weird bits coming off it here. They're showing me all I can see is spacecraft, really vivid spacecraft. And this is me trying, I can't draw to save my life. I would be dead instantly. So that's me sitting on the sofa, right? And this thing appears huge on me, and there are lots of different ones. Some of them are good, some of them shouldn't be there, okay? Sometimes I see cubes, and then I see people in, where are they? Pyramids. So these craft that have been seen outside, they're around me, right? They're watching everything I do. I see thousands and thousands of people standing. I see thousands of the men in black, they're guarding. So I don't know if this has been done to me on a different, this is correct, thank you, a different dimensional level. because they're guarding me here, but they're also over there. But then there's this other dimension which I'm in, and this guy is coming at me all the time. He comes as an intruder. I just tell him I'm a clown. He comes as Joker. Okay. So I don't know why I was doing. I don't know what that bit is, but yeah. So that's the weirdness, and what it looks like wherever I am in this other dimension. It's underwater, and I am sitting there, and it's like, you know, the shadows the water makes on the wall. It's like that. It's all blue. Sometimes I can see. I can hear it. I can see it. I could put my hand in it. This white sand. So I'm on the bottom somewhere, and it's all white sand underneath the water. But I'm in some sort of craft. I see this plane that's under the water, but I see this craft. I don't know if they've disguised it as a plane, but it's a spacecraft. It reminded me of the movie Sphere as well. But it's not a sphere. It's like a huge, and it's almost like a base. They're doing something on there. It's an arc. I think it's trying to save the human race. Keep the DNA. Remember, I've talked about how the DNA is being upgraded, so we can go into this evolution. It's already had many upgrades, but there are people who've been on ice from like the 1940s and all sorts. That's where it looks, all these tubes, and there are doctors around them. So I don't know, but I see some very strange images. This guy is walking around. He comes in and out all the time because he's thrown out, but he comes back in. There's some sort of legal loophole. He's been shown for what he is, and there will be a prison sentence off-world. That's what I'm being told. I'm exposing him. But I got very, very down on these beings. I mean, some of them are like ascended masters. Some of them are in hoods. Some of them are, they look like, well, one of them looks like she's out the Bible. Yeah. There's an Egyptian, all sorts of these men in black suits. And some of them are doctors because they put the stethoscope in their ears. There were about 3 of them. This is correct, I'm being told. And they were over my face, and I'm shouting, what the hell are you doing? You made my life a living hell. Because I came back from Newcastle, and this is all relevant to the experience. Came back from Newcastle, as you know, I have FND, so I have non-epileptic fits. I get paralysis. It looks like I'm having a stroke. The symptoms mimic MS. They mimic all sorts of different things. Parkinson's, yeah? And I slur my mouth, everything goes like that, the works. And the other thing it does is paralyze me. I've lain on the floor before, only able to move my eyes for an hour. And when I did a big train journey, obviously, I had fits in the hotel on my own, everything, but on Saturday, I was completely out of sorts. I was paralysed in my legs for about 2 hours, or just under 2 hours. I couldn't move. My son had to go to work and leave me. Then it happened again during the day. Then it happened in the evening. Then it happened the next day. The fits are just non-stop at the moment. And my temper went. I get angry with it. It makes me very angry. It makes me out of sorts. So I was having to go at them. Why is my life? Boom. Yeah, hellfire. So, as I say up north, I was full of hell. Yeah. Full of hell. It's a common theme on one side of my family. That reminds me, I have to tell you about that as well. And there are all these people, and all they ever say to me is, I understand, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been getting that for ages. I'm sorry. I thought it was him, but it's not. It's not. They wouldn't care. You wouldn't fake that either. I'm sorry. So it's, look, try to move to my empty cabinet. What's in there? Yeah, I can see you skulking around. Let me know if you see anything in there, because there's stuff going on. He's moved the camera. Somebody's moved the camera. So that's going on, and all I could see was this going on, and they're watching. And this guy comes up, and sometimes I can see him go across my face, but he comes up so close, and I can feel things. But the people who are guarding me, they have conversations with them. Like, no. There's somebody reading a book over me, so I don't know if they're doing spells or whatever they're doing. I see these little spheres, and inside this sphere, I can see all these people in black suits reading books or sitting round a table and debating and doing whatever. And this is the off-world organisation that they're like secret agents, and it's hilarious. And then sometimes I see into spacecraft and people sitting at control things, and then I see the guys in the red robes, and I keep saying, where are the angels? Where are the angels? I don't know, but sometimes they stand back. My guide, Nathan, I have been so confused. I've wondered who's who and what's what at times with them, and that's what he does. He comes in, puts a tornado in, and I have to I'm bringing myself back more and more now, where they were bringing me back. But I'm bringing myself back, which means I've been learning. And because I see myself in my red jacket. I'm in my red jacket at the moment, which is meaning they want me to be bold and courageous. And I open these doors into places, dimensions, and I go through this door, and it's like, sound, what you yeah, they're playing. I was listening to Inception music because I was getting ready for, it's all relevant, to go out, and my legs went again and I couldn't move, and I was actually trying to ground myself. I was doing a grounding ritual, and I put my feet flat on the floor, and the minute I did that, it switched off and I couldn't move. That was funny. I did that. My son sent me a text message. So that was quite full on. But what I'm trying to say is, I go into this room, and it's like these storms. All I can see are these tornadoes. It's like a field of tornadoes. And I come out again. It is bizarre. And it's very, very real. And it's quite intimidating, especially when they're showing you, I'm going to take that out of you. They can't take it out of me. They want to control it. They're like, do you know what they're like if you're a Trekkie? They're worse than the Romulans. Ugh. And these are, if you told me this, a few years ago, whatever, I'd be like, don't be so daft. But this is real. By God, this is real. It is terrifying at times. I don't know how I'm standing it. I really don't. I don't know how anybody else, if they have experiences like that, standing it, but I am, and I just get on with it. So anyway, let's have a look. I can see you. Pointless. I just keep getting that. It comes as the cowboy, then he shape shifts. Okay, the net. Yeah, I told you about being surrounded by a net. To do with planets. I see lots of aliens. Mantis as well. AI. Oh, confirmation. And then we've got Christ, because I work with and the Angelic Council. The net. Right, so this tells me the net. Right, we've got the net, planets, AI, Christ, the angelic council, under the water. So these are the people operating this net. Now, what I asked was, look, I'm clearly not all here. You know what I mean? I'm not all, which your soul isn't. It can be in different places. You can be living out a few lives here at one go, right? So where am I? And all I get is I'm sitting on this throne, and what I'm projecting in to the multiverse, whatever, and they're protecting me. So I'm running several lives at once. Correct. Thank you. Okay, there's that symbol. I will understand it shortly, apparently. And this is to do with the blue flame. You remember I said all that blue? Strength. They're asking me to have strength. Now look. Bless them. God help them is all I can say. What else? Yeah. Secret danger. Off-world and on-world. There are people watching. It's not it's happened again. Sorry, I am so frustrated. I could get very emotional. I can't move my legs. I've had a consultant sit and watch that. When I went to say, I can't move my legs. Just watches like that. Oh, watch. The eye. It's that time of day as well. The eye leader. That's the throne. The fabric of reality is being broken down. I don't know if there's some computer virus. I've told you about this world. The fabric of reality is breaking down. People need to see the truth. I and other people, could be you, okay, are needing to do that. Okay, there's something about this symbol being loaded in. AI, artificial quantum. Everything is quantum. This universe is quantum. That's what I'm told. Firestorm. Firestorm on the fabric of reality. I'm contact. Right, this is what I'm saying. All of these like meteors, something coming down. Secret organization. Ice storm as well. They showed me a card cards I don't have anymore, but they were oh no, I have them. And it's of a woman lying under the ice, and it's all sort of soil dark. Now they keep showing, they're playing that Inception music. Which one is that? A Simple Idea from Inception. That's basically what's going on, putting an idea in, trying to destroy something. That's what they're doing in the world. Radical Notion. These are the names of the music by Hans Zimmer. Inception. Check them out. Watch the movie, because that's what this world within worlds. World within worlds. Dream within a dream. Let me have a... Okay, hang on. I'll find it. One second, because this is important. Oh, there it is. So this is it. Okay, check it out. Check the movie out. It's brilliant. The music's by Hans Zimmer. I used to listen to this non-stop. So did my ex-husband. You've got Half Remembered Dream. The titles are important. We Built Our Own World. Dream is Collapsing. Radical Notion. Old Souls. Now, I remember this number. I don't remember numbers. I'm crap. Okay, I just don't like them. And the song is actually, if you can see on there, 528491. And it was because the 491 reminded me of somebody's telephone number from years ago when I was a kid, and I knew it. Then there's Mombasa, been there. One simple idea, dream within a dream, waiting for a train. That is a massive piece of music for me. Paradox and time. Okay, they're all relevant. I keep playing one simple idea and radical notion. So that's relevant. Okay. It's playing in my head now. Something about... We need to see what's really going on. We need to take down the veil, the curtain, and see. And we can. We are being given the opportunity to do that and to see the truth. And these people are trying to block it with ice storms, not as in ice in the US, as in something hidden under the ice. There's also, I see myself as Egyptian. I was Egyptian princess and queen. We're talking this like when the planet was first formed, right? Yeah, no. And they keep digging me up. And I don't know what they're doing with that. But something is rising from the dead. My power? Maybe it's our soul's power rising from the dead. The knowledge that we came here for originally with is being returned to us. Something is rising from the dead, and they're trying to stop that, because once it's risen, there's no going back. Secret power, knowledge. I've been here for so many lives. This is my last one, thank God. I've been apparently, and this, a medium told me this, but I'm realizing now, up, down, like boom, boom, boom. Gone up there, right, I have to come back. Go, boom, boom. Yeah? No wonder I must be freaking out somewhere. So, yeah, something weird going on there. The creator of Earth. Known. Right, can you just... What, this one? The Ascended. Depth charge. Plane, the Ark. Ignite. Look, trying... This plane, I don't know if they literally take people to this place. They monitor everything that's going on the earth. It's under the water. It's an ark. It brought us here. They're trying to destroy it. It's like a big hospital. It is protection for the human race. There's a lot going on in there. They're trying to ignite it. It's almost like I can see tendrils going out into the earth. These like tubes going out into the earth. Maybe they're supporting the earth. They're supporting what's on it. But it's all quantum generated. It's artificial. Because as I've said before, we actually live on the outside. Oh my God. All right. Anything else? Chaos going on at the minute, as we know. Night chaos. It's reptilian. So you may be having experiences. You telling me I'm a reptilian queen? Excuse my French. Really don't want to be that. I ain't no lizard. No. No, what they've told me is, for some reason, I have every bloodline. Every single bloodline of every race that's ever existed across the planets came from the creator. Direct from the creator. They don't know what I am. Oh, that's nice. That's bloody nice, isn't it? I mean, I hate talking about this, but sometimes they force me to because it's necessary. These people are like so blunt, and they say that angelics can be very blunt, and it's like they just, oh, I've lost my little, oh, I got my legs back, yay, I got them removed because I lost it. Oh, it's turned off. What happened? It's gone dead for some reason. Apologies for that. No, won't go on. Okay, I shall speak up then. So yeah, that's what's going on, but there is so much more to the human race than they will actually tell us about at the moment. For God's sake, they've got again. Oh, the spark that connects us. Sometimes I have a go at them, and I really feel that I am tapping into the collective and speaking on behalf of the collective. Really? I just heard you're speaking on behalf of the universe. It's almost like, and others will have, you have direct connection, but for some reason, the universe lives in us all, but it's pretty vocal in me, and it doesn't like what's going on. It's become sentient. Oh God, this is getting deep. It's become sentient. It doesn't like what it's saying. Oh God, I'm getting frightened. I don't like this. I actually asked them, and it's getting sentient through me and 2 others on the planet. But not on the level it is for me for some reason. This is something to be frightened about, not to go, oh, it's not for me. No, I'm not into that rubbish. I'm really not. I want to get up and run, quite frankly. It doesn't like what it's saying. There are other connections that people have straight to the divine in a different way. But the voice that comes through me is the voice of the Creator. So when I get angry, I'm speaking on behalf of the Creator. Oh, God. Well, the Creator's starting mad. Oh, see, I've gone all Geordie since I've got back. Stotting mad. Okay, well, that's interesting. Can you give... Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I'll have to bring it out again. I'll put them together. It was a pyramid. Yeah, waking up to your mission. This is my mission. This is why we're doing this reading, so I will actually listen. Okay, doorway transition. So basically, this is a pretty big deal. He stopped me writing the book about the hidden child. They've stopped me writing all books because he comes in, tries to influence it and control it. So it has to come out speech now. It has to come out on video. What are you doing? You've moved this camera again. I can see you. You have to excuse this because I'm changing everything in here. The place is a tip until I get my home, which is how he comes in, winding me up. I went to Newcastle and I realised I couldn't live there. I had a great time, and then I got to the end. A couple of things happened, and I realised I couldn't live there. I couldn't go back. I didn't resonate with the place anymore, and I don't think I ever really did, and that's why I moved away. It's a fantastic place. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love Newcastle. I love the shops. I love the people, but I never felt at home there. I don't know why, because I don't feel at home here either. I've never felt at home anywhere, and I think that's the starseed thing, but I just got a light on planets. But because of family being pretty aggressive, pretty awful, I think it ruined it for me. So, but I love it. It's a wonderful city. And I walked around everywhere I'd been. And what was really weird is that fire engines, the sirens, everything that I get here that come on the readings, they followed me. And down to I walked along Collingwood Street, which is where I used to work. I used to work at Watson Burton, across the road, the solicitors. But before that, I worked at Allen Henderson Beecham and Peacock. Now, I incorrectly said on a video on Patreon that it had gone years ago. Oh my God, did I get a shock when I walked down that street. Because a door was there. It was all the same. It was the first job I ever had. And it was still there. It's in Beecham and Peacock. And they just moved upstairs, or they'd done something. It's still there. Oh my God. Watson Burton's moved. But, and below me, it's a big, fancy, old 19th century building. And I met a friend, I made all the girls jealous once, because I met one of my school friends. He was a fire officer. The fire engine came outside the office. I came back from lunch. I was going in the door, and he went, "Oh, Sarah," blah, blah, and I ended up chatting away to him. The lift had broken again, and the girls were like, "How do you know him?" Blah blah. I was like, yeah, it was great. For now, everybody, how do you know him? I saw you talking to that fireman. What the? Oh, and it went on and on. And as I walked down the street, there's the fire engine outside. I thought, oh, the lift's broken down again. So that was kind of weird. But that was a very spiritual experience, because this leading me on to the next part before I go. I have help. I'm doing a shamanic course, and I think stuff's kicking off with that. Definitely with my ancestors. If you've seen some of my videos on Patreon about where I was, right outside my window was the castle, the Newcastle, in Newcastle, the castle of Newcastle, yeah. And it was right outside my window, and I thought, oh God, I've got the moot hall out the front, which was where I used to go for hearings when I was legal executive, and the castle right outside. There's going to be some ghosties going around there, and what I kept saying was, I went in the castle, I wandered around on my own, everything was great, I hadn't been in there for years, and then I started getting images of all of these people in sort of 1910s dress, late Victorian, and this lady with a hat on, everything really vivid. And they were my ancestors. And they're pushing for me to work with them. I've opened a door somewhere. They are part of this, whatever it is. So that's coming in. And that's what you do with shamanic work. So, a couple of cards, and then I'm going to have to end this. I've been waffling on for ages. So, yeah, divine masculine. It's masculine energy. There you go. This is what I keep getting. Quantum. That one. I'm getting some more gifts. Okay. So we've got the divine masculine. Now I see Einstein a lot. He shows himself E equals MC squared. That's all to do with relativity. All links into the quantum thing. Now I've got this. Aliens, extraterrestrials, cosmic guides. So these are all people who are guiding me. Okay. They're not all... The angelics are aliens. I'm sorry, but they are. That's the way I see it anyway. And these beings are with me, protecting me. Ascended masters, everything. And then we've got Earth, home, this rainbow here. Earth, protecting. Now we've got prison. I don't know why I've got traitor. This guy, he's a cult leader. I keep getting Jim Jones. I think he was Jim Jones, correct? He was Jim Jones. He wants to rule everything. He is running cults on Earth, and he's alive. He's in 3 lives on this planet right now. No, I'll do that as another video. He's a distraction for people. He's a distraction for me. But the more I reveal who he is, the more less power he has. He's gone to prison because he's a traitor. He was supposed to protect, and he didn't. We've got submarine, something under the water, sphere. I don't know what that is. I'm going to leave that. An Athos. Remember, we keep getting the Athos thing. So I'm going to put that. I'm going to leave these cards out. And we'll do an extended, which will be on Patreon. Okay, so I'm going to put this on, what's it called? YouTube. Possibly on my Substack as well. Yeah. And I will do an extended, go into this a little bit more on Patreon. There will be a world predictions video coming out as well. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah. Okay. There's some cards here that I will keep for the other reading. So please join me on there. Please like, share, subscribe. These are big messages that people need to know about. We are, as light workers, we are revealing the hidden so we can protect the earth, protect the collective, and stop it from going out of control, because these people, that's what they want. They want us to destroy ourselves, and we have to stop them. Want us to destroy the earth. Athos, a melancholy figure. That was him as the Musketeers. This is Athos. This is, I don't know. Next reading. Okay, take care of yourselves, and see how it's moved. Oh, God. Loads of junk around I have to get rid of, and that's what I'm in the middle of doing. I'm going to change everything in here. I'm just going to change the furniture before I even get the house. Everything has to go. So it's a bit of a, I'm not attached to this place at all anymore, so I need to leave, and I'm going to view somewhere shortly and get it moving, and I'm going on my cruise. I would love to be in another place for Christmas. I really would. Fingers crossed. Oh, I'm still sounding Geordie. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Connect with your ancestors. They might have messages for you. Don't know why I said that, but have a think about that. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Thanks. Bye.